All right, welcome back, dear Wisdomizers. Let's dive into the markets. It's really, really hot out there and so much going on. Again, it's not easy to be a crypto trader, no? And not easy to be involved in this market where at one point it goes down so bad that you think it's over. And the New York session brings so much volume that you think that this is just the beginning. So, just a casual day for crypto traders all over the world. Very important is to stay managing your risks well, and this is the key in the crypto market. So you have to stay liquid in a way that these kind of opportunities they do not come along too often, and flash outs happen, but you got to be ready for them. So let's dive into and see what has happened just now. So again, in BTC, we're trading in this box, and the box is basically trading around 91 and 110. So it's a very, very big consolidation box. And as you can see, it just bounces every time it reaches 92 and back in the range again. So I do expect that we're going to see some increased volatility in the markets. Now we can take out this high or low, and then ultimately we're going to decide on the next destination, which will be a very impulsive leg either way. But from what I'm seeing so far is that we are still in this box, and to really predict it's not our best in our best interest, in my opinion. So all we got to do is we just need to wait until we will have a major break, and this would mean a clear close below or close above of this consolidation box, and then we will see this will be a confirmation from our end, at least purely from technical perspective. But again, we're seeing that a lot of the memes are up plus 20, 30% on a day. These are obviously the best memes that can be, but we're not talking about only memes, but in general, market has bounced really, really well. In terms of ETH, then this was the main altcoin that actually got sold off heavily, and just 2 days, it lost 36% of its value in a moment. So it was a painful 48 hours for ETH holders, and not so painful for Solana holders. So Solana has been keeping up relatively well. If we want to draw some trend lines, then we can do this. But ultimately, it's not about the trend lines. It's just acts as a guide for us to make informed decisions. But if you just draw this line in the sand, then it can actually predict the markets quite well. So yeah, we're bouncing off of these supports, and we're seeing that there is a new liquidity coming into the markets. We all know that there is around 170 billion of stable coins just waiting to be deployed to the markets at any given moment. And this is something that we can capitalize on, in terms of that we have an edge that the market will continue up. I'm quite sure about it. So, but from like where it will go before continuing up, this is another question, and something that we need to be really mindful of in any way. So long uh, long term, definitely bullish still. I don't think that this is over. I don't see this. I'm not too worried, especially now that the sell-off was actually bought back quite well. But to be fair, if you see this as a flag continuation on Solana, then this is a quite perfect price structure that was actually um, like textbook technical analysis example of a continuation, inputs down, correction, inputs down. So yeah, what happens now is very important because the market is really fundamentally driven. Let's take a look at BTC Dominance as well, which spiked above 60%, and this is a very interesting sign because again, we have seen this key area in the past playing out perfectly. And from what I'm seeing so far is that we can actually start moving towards the downside really, really soon, which would give us an altcoin season. This would mean something like this. Obviously, not in one candle, but slowly by slowly we can start climbing down if everything goes well. But at the same time, we can just range around this 60% area and then decide whether we're gonna go up and down. And honestly, I don't know. Like market can go anywhere, and I'm not here to predict what the market will do. But yeah, the bounce is looking good, and I am quite optimistic about how this has been bought off. But I've been telling you guys so many times already, there will be days in the bull market, in any bull market in the past as well. We have seen a major sell-offs in any of the altcoin markets. So minus 50%, minus 40%, minus 30% in a day drawdowns on altcoins. This is very normal. I mean, this is not normal per se, but there is so much going on, and anytime anything can happen, and you got to be ready for this at any given moment. So yeah, just be mindful to really keep your capital afloat, and that you can always buy more or DCA if these kind of opportunities will come around. At least this is what I will personally do. And have I bought something today? Um, Not really just yet, but the thesis is that I really want to see the market actually stabilize before me actually moving on to the next stage. So definitely looking to buy more, but I need to wait until the market stabilizes. So I did not expect this beautiful bounce to happen right away, because usually it's not just how it works, but we can have these massive liquidations and then back up very quickly as well. So this is exactly what happened. But for now, let's take a look at social radar. So we have a lot of new cryptos being on the social radar. Currently, I would avoid seeing the technical radar, but focus on social radar in the first place. So currently, what is interesting to me is anything that is Solana ecosystem based, and I would like to see if there is some positive sentiment going on, and would like to see some of these. By the way, SnakeWiffHat has been holding up really well in the current market condition, and they are. This ticker has been on the dashboard for so many times, and it looks really promising to me personally, because this is basically the most seen ticker in here, and the market was completely red the whole day, but SnakeWiffHat was actually up heavily in comparison to others. So it has been outperforming really well, and this has its own chance for sure. So yeah, with this in mind, on social radar, you should always check the labels, and social monthly trend is something that you really want to pay attention to, because these are the tickers that are here consistently. You want to see consistent um, uh, tickers being on the dashboard, because you know that these are the tickers that are being talked about the most. So very, very important point here. Anything in life, if you want to achieve something, you need to be consistent. And if you are consistently talked about in various crypto alpha groups, uh, and with this in mind, also on Wisdom as Intelligence, then this obviously would mean that you have a better chance to outcompete everyone else, because we are ultimately in an economy that is purely attention driven, right? So it's very, very important to understand this. So I'm looking at these cryptos here, and something that is I'm always looking for positive sentiment and positive expectations. Looking to maybe the Griffin that's been talked about the most. I would like to check the chart. It's good that actually now you don't even have to look too much on TradingView, because it's already integrated from here. So yeah, Griffin was actually it's up 80% today. It's a very strong bounce, and the all-time high sits around 64 cents. It's approximately 3x down from its all-time high, which is the case for majority of the tokens. But Griffin is definitely something that I've been looking forward to ape, and I do not have a bag just yet. So this could be interesting to see. Let's see what the whales are doing. Are the whales buying or? Okay, so there's no information just yet. Let's put this into our watch list. And another one that's probably going to do well is Pippin. And Pippin also been sold off heavily. Everything in the world has been sold off heavily, at least how I see from a crypto market perspective. But yeah, it has been trading at around 33 cents 11th of January, and it's back at nearly it's 10 times from its all-time high. So the reason why it did so well, it was because of the new technology that they launched, but it seems that even this doesn't really help too much in the current market. So yeah, it's looking good, but I think on Pippin we need to have some sort of consolidation to see whether this is actually a long-term runner. But so far it looks good, in my opinion, at least. It looks like there are some whales possibly holding this as well, but not entirely sure. Anyway, this is a really good and talked about project indeed, and something that you can possibly ape in this moment. So Pippin needs a bit time, in my opinion. We just need to see the consolidation and stabilization, unless we have a really, really, really awesome market sentiment in the short term. So these two picks, Griffin and Pippin, would be something that I would be looking at, because these are very strong projects, and they have been talked about a lot. So yeah, with this in mind, let's choose these two. And in addition, SnakeWiffHat is something that I'm keeping an eye on a consistent basis. I'm also looking in their community as well. So it's looking good. It's looking good for sure. All right. Thanks, guys. See you soon tomorrow. Bye.